What's up? What's up? What's up? AJ here coming at you with another review on another budget pistol. I have with me a Taurus Millennium Pro G2c, chambered in 9mm. It's actually not a bad looking gun at all. I'm going to eject the magazine and just show you that that is unloaded. It has been checked. The Taurus Millennium Pro G2c. So I put about 250 rounds through this pistol. It was used. When I called the company, they told me that it left their warehouse in 2019. And it is now 2022, so it's not a very old pistol, but I like it. It feels good in the hand. My only complaint is the trigger. There's a little bit of a break right there, but that's just you moving past the trigger safety. And as soon as you get past that, you get to the wall. And at the wall, there's that break. And then it has restrike capability. So that's a double action pull, which is just like that. And what I love about this gun is it's packed loaded with safeties. It's like the perfect gun for a beginner, or somebody who's just serious about self-defense on a budget. Now, the magazines, I have with me a fully loaded magazine, and I just want to show you that there is a visual indicator of a fully loaded magazine. Each magazine holds 12 rounds, and then you get one in the pipe, so a total of 13 rounds in your gun to start off with. That's not bad for a small handgun. In the magazines, here's an empty one, okay? Have a little pinky extension on it that allows you to get a full purchase on this handgun. It has adjustable rear sights, a good old-fashioned 3-dot sight system, which doesn't look too bad. This gun was $190 used plus tax. The only thing I did to it is the magazine release. Since I shoot with my left hand, I reversed it to the other side right here for my preference. And this gun tears down pretty easy as well. It tears down just like a Glock. You got a takedown lever on both sides in the same spot. And what you would do is you would release some tension and pull that takedown lever down while you got that slide back a little bit. Doesn't take much. And after that, you would pull the trigger. And the slide would slide right off. It's pretty easy. I can't do it with one hand. So I'm using one hand to hold the camera. But it's pretty easy. I'll see about posting a separate video on the disassembly and cleaning of this gun. But for right now, this is just about the gun itself. Like I said, it's packed loaded with safeties. You got a trigger safety, okay? You got a loaded chamber indicator that pops up when you have one in the pipe. You have a slide safety mounted on the frame. There is an internal safety that blocks the firing pin, so if the gun is dropped, it won't go off. There is no magazine disconnect safety, so the gun will fire without a magazine in it. We got those serrations on the back which work pretty well. And then on the front, we have this little groove in here that really assists in like a quick press check. We have a Picatinny rail for lights or lasers. The trigger guard is kind of grooved to allow your finger to go in there if your hands are big enough. Mine are. You got what I like to call memory inserts on the frame on both sides. And yeah, it's got the abrasions on the grip too. It's not all over the grip, but it's in the places that matter. For all in all, you can't beat that price. $190. Less than $230 out the door after taxes in this state, I do believe. So yeah, it's not bad at all. And like I said, for the money, you just can't beat it. It's used, so we got some holster wear on it where obviously somebody carried it daily. When I called the company, they said because the pistol came with a lifetime warranty for the original owner, and they said they never had it back in their shop for any issues whatsoever. So I'm really satisfied with this. And after I adjusted the sights right here on the back with these two screws on the side, this one on this side is for elevation and the other one is for windage. You just turn those screws to adjust the sights. And once I got the sights adjusted, the gun is pretty accurate. So I have no complaints whatsoever. I'm going to go ahead and break this gun down real quick. I'm not going to show you how to do it. That'll be in a separate video. But I'm going to break it down just so you can see the internals. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, here we go. So here's the frame. I have it oiled, cleaned. It does need another cleaning because I just shot it today. But it's a nice sturdy polymer frame with these steel inserts. Okay. And speaking of steel, I don't know if I mentioned, I don't think I did, but these magazines are like a stainless steel with a black finish. They're very nice. There's some sticker stuff on it. Like I said, they were used, but you really can't beat it. And then in the slide, as you can see, it's kind of similar to most striker fire pistols. You got your spring right here, which comes out pretty easily. See? And then you have your barrel, which comes out just as easy too. You see? And then to reassemble it, you just kind of reverse the process. Just like that. And I was able to do that with one hand. That's how easy it is. And then to put the slide back, you got these grooves built into the slide here. You match it up with the rails and just slide it back. I like to cycle it 2 or 3 times just to make sure. And that's how you do it. I'm going to go ahead and reassemble it, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Another thing about this gun is, well, it locks back when it's empty like most striker fire guns. Tilted barrel, like I showed you. Quick thing about it is the magazine drop free. You see the kind of force that came back with, right? And then just using that catch on the other side with my index finger, that's how easy that was. That tends to work pretty good. And and I have large hands, and I'm able to get a comfortable grip, especially on this right here. And on the other side, my index finger rests perfectly in that notch, just like that. And then that trigger pull takes a little bit of getting used to, but once you get used to it, it's not that bad. You just anticipate that first click, you learn where that wall is, like any other gun that you get. And once you learn where that wall is, you take your shot. Just like any other gun. You got to learn how to use it. But I love it. Well, guys, I hope this review helped. Hopefully, pretty soon, I'll come at you with a disassembly cleaning video on how I like to clean this particular firearm. Real quick, while it's on my mind, I'm going to go through the brands of ammo I used. I went through 250 rounds. I went through some Federals, some Piaccis, and some Magtacs. What I found is that this gun does not like the Piacci brand ammo. I kept having some failure to feeds with it. It wasn't due to the gun. The gun was working fine. I shot the Federals first, had no issues. Shot the Piaccis next. 2 50-round boxes of that. And most of them were just failure to feeds. It was pretty bad for the ammo itself. But the Magtacs, I shot 2 50-round boxes through it today, and it ran without a hitch, flawlessly, perfectly, accurately, every time. So, anyways, I hope that helps. If anybody else has any experiences with this particular pistol, feel free to post in the comments. Let me know. Till next time, guys. Deuces.